Hello, people. Welcome to Rendezvous with myself, Jamie McGlue. So, today we're going to talk about rings round the mind. Ta-da! These are the short stories I've just, well, written, just published, self-published. So, very happy with them. It's awesome to have these in physical book form. Look how beautiful it is. Wowza, you know? And smells like a book, feels like a book, and yeah, you can read 12 short stories and tall tales. Um, so let's see, what do we got? We've got Dear Computer, Empathio, Feels, Ismism, The Winds of Winter, Flashback, Ray of Light, Captured Essence, Unnumbered, A Strange Look, Questions of Love, Minds Within the Ring. So, like it's cool. A lot of it, I'd picture there's kind of three elements that I think make it really good, and I enjoy reading it, and I think you will too. Is it's funny. Okay, there's humor, like woven in a very kind of subtle way throughout it, and that's the thing I'm most happy about. It just makes me laugh. I'm just thinking about the stories, like kind of ridiculous, but also little turns and corners in the things, which is it's just very funny. So I think you'll enjoy that. We all need a bit more humor. And they say laughter is very liberating, says Eckhart Tolle. And I think it's very healing, laughter yoga and stuff. But also just very grounding, just for your sense of reality. Like if you're getting too serious, you need to go find a way to laugh. So here's a way. Um, but also, I'm a poet. I've published two books of poetry as well, which I've told you about on the podcast before. Um, and so you can check all of these, by the way, you can find on Amazon. So I'm gonna do my best to get it into some bookshops. Uh, Fingers crossed that'll be working out soon. And I already have some poetry in one bookshop actually, but yeah, for now the easy way is Amazon, and so you can get all three things there. Just go Jamie McGlue, McGlue. But poetry is very dripping with beautiful like turns of phrase and stuff, and it's just gorgeous little you know weaves of the language. Um, but also thirdly, like it makes you think. It's not just like stories for the sake of the story. Um, but also there's some point there's because all of them it comes from I've been thinking about life and I think, oh, that's like a funny idea, that would be good. um, Here's an example. So I'm an English teacher, right? And I was just talking just today, and someone was joking about like spies, like, Jamie, do you think you've ever had spies in the class? I was like, oh yeah, probably. And it just came to me, oh, that would be a great idea for a story. Like there's a bunch of there's an English class and people are learning English, but actually all of them, they don't know it, but they're all spies from different countries, and they're just interacting, and like, but there's all this stuff going on under the surface. So I just took something of like, oh, that's a kind of interesting thought. Then you could turn it into a story, and through that story, you can explore that idea. And so, yeah, I think you'll also it'll expand your mind, these stories. So I think that's always good. You want to be happy, you want to enjoy the universe. Um, we want to keep expanding our minds, so then we actually kind of can be grounded and see through the bullshit. Pardon my French. When people try to trick us, including governments, but also just like to have that broad vision where we can really know what we're all about and what we want. So that's it. Rings round the mind. Please tell everyone. And yeah, I'd be really grateful if you could support me. And I've got many more ideas. So I've got enough ideas for two more of these already. So I have to get to work and do that. It's a lot of work, but it's awesome. I love it. Um, yeah. And so, yeah, what is this? 230 odd pages. So if you could read one of these stories a day or something if you wanted. But and yeah, so Gora Mahagwith, thank you so much for watching. And if you'll purchase, that's also very much appreciated. And that's it for now. All right. Enjoy your lives and your own story. You're doing a great job. Keep it up.